Okay. Day one of my withdrawal of 50K from payouts is wanted to show what I saw today. That I was able to get a little bit of profit on that journey. So I've been trading NQ. Obviously, I normally go to the daily to try to get my daily buys here. Right. So on the daily, I noticed that we're bullish. All right. So I saw that we came to not this, but this breaker here displaced upwards, closing above this all high. Then we came to this order block here. All right, so I'll mark that off. All right, for me, this is a key level here, so I always expect expansion from here. So the lower time frames, I waited for a breaker structure from this area here. All right, a market maker buy model, in that technical sense, if you know that. So last Thursday, we came down, closed above this February gap. And to me, that signifies a change in state of delivery. All right. So if we wanted to continue bearish, we would have respected this February gap and then went down. But it's the sense that since we closed above this let me know that release goes to equilibrium or to like higher key levels within this price range. So for me, that's when the 1 hour flip to bullish. All right. So this is will be IF hit IFG IFVG, sorry, that we can use as support. All right, possibly. So here it came down, closed above, came back into the IFVG and expanded upwards. All right, so this would be the SMR. See, this would be the low risk buy here, expansion. All right, so it's leaving all these fair value gaps that we could use as support. All right, so I was looking at both of these here. So I was looking at this one and this one. So obviously at the time you wouldn't know which one is going to go to, but to give more context, right, we came down. Let me mark this up so you can see. Where is my brush? All right. So we expanded up, came down to this previous day's high, into this order block here, came back down to this fair value gap that we marked out. And then we shifted bullish here. All right. So we closed above this. So to me, it's like if we close above there, it's probably not gonna go all the way down here unless we're still bullish, right? So for me, I'm like, okay, we close above here. I could use this as support. All right. So I marked up that IFAG to use that as possible support for price to come back into. Still aiming for these highs here. So when I'm bullish, I'm looking at highs to run into. So this is buy side liquidity here. February gap. So before we came into this session, all right, I saw this get closed above, right? Very sloppy, but from here, I'm looking for a run on liquidity, right? So not didn't really do anything of significance, right? But kind of slowly consolidate up. So I'm expecting New York reversal. So I'm expecting New York to take out some type of level of sell side liquidity and then reverse up. All right. So if you move forward within the session, like I said, this is that 15-minute. It's kind of consolidating here. So I marked off, sell side liquidity. You know, usually during 8:30 or 9:30, it'll usually go take out some level of sell side liquidity, pair with a key level, right? So within this range, I see this discount order block, this sell side liquidity, right? So if you move forward, at 9:15, 9:30, we came down, took out this sell side liquidity, came back into this 1 hour FEG from the higher time frame, and tapped into this order block here. All right. So a lot of confluences that I saw at the time. Turn these other things off here. So this is just the new day opening gap from Sunday. The new at this time the new week opening gap. This is just the sessions. All right. So 9:30 we came down key level. From here I'm looking for a market maker buy model. Within this price range down. Right. So what this looks like on the 1 minute. So kind of sloppy, but it's still there. All right. So came down, took out that sell-side liquidity into that order block that we identified, displaced upwards. All right. Came back down. Normally you could have entered here because you're expecting to go higher, but you would have just had to your stop loss would have been under here. All right. So if you had the confidence that to go up, you could keep holding it. Then we came back, created this IFAG. All right, here. So then again, this is the higher time frame. So SMR right here, SMR reversal, close above there. Reaccumulation, close above this IFAG. So you could have took it here, you came back up, but I really don't like taking these low risk entries. I like to wait for expansion away from this. So then price expanded here. All right. Left an IFAG here. You could have scalped it up to that buy side liquidity that we identify here. So this is where I entered. Right about here. Stop loss below here. It's aiming for that high right there. So I think I got out right in this area. I'm like, that's pretty much close enough for me, I think. Well, it's not here anymore. So I got up. I got in. I got out right there. I was like, it's no point in not being greedy. So let's see. Let's fast forward. So kind of sloppy, but eventually got up there about 10:15 or so. So by the time I was already out. It was a sloppy day, so I left it alone after that. So that's what I saw. That's how I do like my top down analysis and what I saw for today. So hoping there's many more days like this so I can withdraw, the 50K from my prop firm